Hey, I'm Alden, and I am here with you tonight, October 24th, and I have some cards ready to be pulled for this week's reading. I'm using the Angel Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue, and the artwork is by Steve A. Roberts. So, yeah, this has been an ongoing weekly thing for a while now, so you can check out all of my weekly readings, if you kind of are looking back on something and want to, get some insight into last week's reading or anything like that. They're all up and plan to continue doing it. So, yeah, thanks for joining me. These readings are specifically for the Twin Flame Collective. So, for those really calling in this big love, and also, for everyone, there's something in this reading for you, whoever you are watching this. So, yeah. I feel very mellow right now this evening. The moon, I think by now has moved into Capricorn or is getting there. I can't remember exactly when that happened or is happening. But it started out this week in Sagittarius, so a little bit more momentum and fire in our inner journey, so to speak, and a lot of aspects with Neptune happening early in the week. So what that makes me think of is our dream time, and how our dream time is really extra healing this week, particularly in the beginning. With those aspects, and with also the sun moving into Scorpio, which is all about the kind of like the shining the light in the darkness, or the scorpion's sting, so to speak. So seeing the godly design, like, really in everything that's real, in the love everywhere. And I was thinking about that today, just with my relationship with the divine, and bringing that into everything that I do. So this is a great week to really deepen your relationship with God. The sun is going to be conjoining Jupiter on Thursday, so that to me is really really exciting for bringing the collective of consciousness, twin flame union, to a deeper level. Finding the roots kind of expanding outward, and finding the joy too in this journey in new ways, and finding more rootedness to our spiritual practices and work, and all that. So without further ado, I would like to go ahead and pull these cards. And so, kind of place them here so this is kind of more comfortable. And I've got a 7 of fire, so it's pretty clear there. Let's see if I bring it closer, if it gets really dark. It's kind of hard to get like all the lighting. There, that's nice. Cool. So, 7 of fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. This for me really speaks to personal dream I had to kick off the week, which I did a video about. And in it, I was offered basically poison because there was impending doom upon the world, and it seemed very likely that I would have a painful death to look forward to, or I could just, ingest something. And I decided not to. It just seemed like I'd have to start all over again, and like actually there was something here for me, and that even though I was hearing all of the people around me say that there was impending doom, I believed that I would make it through and find my way and everything. And my twin flame was also in and out of the dream, and yeah, it was definitely a battleground in that, and so it's really important to get really clear about what it is you believe in, and make really grounded and solid decisions in that. And yeah, your dream work can really help you do that at the beginning of this week. Look, this woman's on this dragon, and this dragon is very, very colorful, really flying her high, perhaps you're having feelings of being able to like soar or fly with that new sense of groundedness, actually, like flying in your dreams, or a feeling of being really light can actually come from a really grounded place. It's not just about like going all, I get woo woo is the only word I can think of. It's not just about kind of flying high in the sky. It's actually being able to have the courage to to fly and to fall, and to not be afraid of heights and everything, because you've been able to conquer some of your fears up to this point and provide a really solid foundation for yourself. And also choosing your battles wisely, stand your ground. I just see basically, the inner wisdom guiding your direction home, guiding your direction to your twin flame. What to say to them, what to do, how to show your love best and show up for that. And this can sometimes mean when you're just, like when you have boundaries and you need to do your own thing energetically, whatever. That's okay. Your twin flame is always with you in your heart, and you two aren't separate. So by claiming all of you, you're really just doing the most loving thing always for yourself and for your union. You can't just like live your life by what someone else wants to do or what you want them to do. That's not union, and that's also not union with God. Co-creating with God involves you and you making choices. So yeah, very cool card. Moving on, Nine of Water. I think this came up last week, pretty sure. Might have been the first card that I pulled, or I can't remember, but it's in my blog. So cool, very cool. Coming up again. Well, I'll tell you, I shuffled the cards very well, definitely. This is the divine speaking through the cards. This is God, so again, we get this message: your wishes come true, concerns fade away, love of life. So yeah, enjoying the treasures in your life, big or small, and not focusing on what you don't have or what you want to achieve or manifest into your life, but focusing on what you do have, and the deep and bountiful joy that you find in that right now can really help to attune your vibration, to set a solid foundation to bring you to the next level. Basically, you can be vibing somewhere for however long before you get to the vibration of whatever it is that you're calling in. So Yeah. Also, Nine of Water, like, you living, like expressing what it is that you do just as a natural kind of byproduct, that other people will tune into when you're living a life of love. So when you're, again, like enjoying your own riches and everything, and loving yourself and loving everyone else, people really tune into that. And it's really easy to connect with people emotionally, and really easy to connect with your twin flame too. So this is a really beautiful, like, message for your heart. And just to allow concerns to fade away. So this is a part of the process of dissolving your ego. So this really speaks to me too, to the Jupiter and Sun conjunction in Scorpio mid to the end on Thursday, so kind of end of the week ish, day after tomorrow. And how, yeah, the spiritual practice framework, and everything that goes into your relationship with God, your union with God, your ascension process, your twin flame union, just all the love that that is in you, that you're calling in, um, and manifesting and attuning to, and all that. I guess, like, all of these, fancy words are just to say that the light is really shining bright this week to show you, just like, you know uh, all the all the love that's there. Like, it's really beautiful. Like, all the work that that you do and everything is really for you. It's really so that you get to feel at home here. You get to feel at home on planet Earth. You get to feel at home um, within, deep within, and you get to feel at home uh, with the love that you have for yourself and for your twin flame as one. So just really, really beautiful times, and there's an expansiveness to that, and again, a really, like, foundational level um, of joy that's, like, attainable on a very sustainable level, when you really just choose it. You choose to not follow the worries and the doubts and whatever it is that the ego may try to suck you back into, or that other people's ego. And it's actually, very easy, more easy than ever, to bypass any of that, and just, be in love with life. So that's what I see for this card right here. And let's move on to the next, Queen of Water. That worked well last time. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. Okay, so Queen of Water, very beautiful, angel-y kind of queen happening here. Uh, Lots of, I guess, dolphins hanging out, swimming, just kind of, ethereal, walking on water, coming from the sky. Tender-hearted, empathic, patient, and loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and for others. I mean, that's kind of, like, reaffirming what I already said, and bringing it to the next level. So this foundation that you're building right now with ease is really, of course, a foundation always brings things to the next level. That's what a foundation is for, right? So that you can walk on water. So just like this angel. No, but really, like, this also reminds me too of the very end of the week, Pisces. The moon moves into Pisces, and so there's a lot happening this week with kind of spiritual development. First through our dream time work, and those kinds of that kind of deep inner work that just comes about as needed. And then with the midweek, kind of really shining light on our heart's desires, and how our spiritual work has really lit up the twin flame within that energy. And then the end of the week, really our emotions become our power. And there's also like a great opportunities for deep communication with yourself, and perhaps with others, perhaps with your twin flame, whether it's through heart-to-heart contact, or talking, whatever that communication looks like or feels like, and whether you know your twin flame or you don't, you can always communicate with them with love in your heart space, and through balanced energy, so yeah, Mercury in Scorpio, it really signifies to me this deeper level of communicating your heart's desires, and sharing it really openly, like in a really raw way, like heart to heart, and that feeling more and more safe. And so that's really beautiful, and just what an awesome vision for the ascension of this whole planet, this whole world. So, and it's like, it's true, it's here now. Oh wow. So yeah, also I'm reminded too of Venus squaring Pluto. And so Venus is in Libra right now, and actually Mars just moved into Libra. So a really balancing couple, Venus lover, Mars warrior, and they're, sometimes they're seen as lovers themselves. So this balancing into deeper love, with all the Scorpio action, right? And then we have this Venus square Pluto. Pluto's in Capricorn, and there's a decent amount of Capricorn action this week too, with the moon in Capricorn for a significant chunk of the week. And then this square here. So there's a lot of also opportunity for really practical desires, and practical guided action too. So yeah, Venus and Pluto, it's a great opportunity to work through any blocks that come up with Venus kind of balancing out, and Pluto, showing your dark side, but in a very practical kind of way for you to actually shine light on that, and work it on out, work through the upheaval with ease, and just love yourself. And that's going to feel really, really good to go ahead and do that, and help bring you to this kind of new level place. Trust yourself deeper, trust your twin flame on a deeper level. Remember, conditional love always, right? Unconditional love always. So unconditional love is just, is trust in a sense. It's always trusting in union, in eternal union. So, any little upset, anything that has been done in the past or whatever, it ultimately is just to bring you closer and closer to union, and where everything's all peachy and stuff. So it's all good, and it really is all for the good. And Yeah, so care for yourself and others. Um, Also, a great time to really consider how it is that you are kind of getting yourself out there and helping others. Again, with Mercury and Scorpio, this could be a great time to communicate, if you feel called to do so outwardly, or just inwardly with yourself, and really care for those places that are asking for attention. And this again will help, to bring up any blocks to love that you have, to really heal them. And can be really, really great week for some great healing into some deeper love. So yeah, don't be afraid to just fall in love, with your twin flame, and keep on falling into love. So I think that that's great. I want to pull one more card. I just feel like it, so I'm going to just do it. And this says Knight of Fire. And that is a little bit of fire to add to the end. I like that. We got 2 fire and 2 water cards. It's very balanced. Passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless, a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. What this really tells me is just to stay in the now, and to really bring all your attention and awareness to each moment and keep it there, and to really focus on loving each moment really fully and really passionately. Just doing your spiritual work and this and that, but not like worrying about so much what you're going to do later, but taking the time to do whatever it is that you choose to do to your highest purpose. Like, my example is just, like I've been working with myself to do more deep cleaning, because I can let things get kind of messy sometimes. And, just so I realized for me, like, it's much more productive when I just focus on one thing at a time and clean it thoroughly, rather than, going and doing a little bit here and a little bit there, and then thinking about like how I really want to get rid of, this and that and all these projects. So it's like just focusing on the one thing and beautifying it, giving it all the love in the moment, in the time that you have, and not worrying about the time. Just do what's at hand. And if do means communicating, if do means just, loving in your own special way, whatever that means, yes, just go with it, stay in the now, and get really fired up about that. This is really going to help to bring you and your twin flame together, because you're not so focused on, the past or the future, like when are they going to talk to me next, or just, how you're both building your lives together. You're actually co-creating in the moment. So it's very, very cool. And so yeah, to quickly recap, we had the 7 of Fire to begin with, very, very heavenly, high order spiritual number as well. Beautiful card. And then 9 of Water. So, like all these cards just in my hand. There we go. And then we have Queen of Water, the Queen here. Lots of healing for the divine feminine always. And dun, 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 we have the Knight of Fire, and bringing in the divine masculine as well. So yeah, that is that for this card reading. Hope that you enjoyed it, and there will be more in my weekly blog at harmonious twinflameunion.com. And I do love working with you to help you, with any kind of deep-seated trauma you might have, any kind of blocks you have to your own love, to your connection to God. So most importantly, of course, it's for Harmonious Twin Flame Union, and that's the name of my website. So please feel free to sign up for a free consultation if you are interested in working with me. And I also offer other services as well, and you can check out all of that at the links below. And hope you have a great week ahead. And please share, like, and subscribe. Take care. Love you all. Bye.